In this lecture, we're going to go over how to set the anesthesia machine up for different modes of ventilation. Let's first start off with spontaneous ventilation modes. The first that we will go over is pressure support ventilation.
Here we're going to demonstrate pressure support ventilation. This is when the patient can breathe on their own but just needs some additional help. We push pressure support. Now we can change the pressure. Let's add an additional 10 centimeters of water pressure per breath. Now every time the patient inhales, they will get an additional 10 centimeters of water pressure for each breath.
Next, we'll go over pressure support ventilation with PEEP. This is also known as BiPAP.
Here we're going to demonstrate pressure support ventilation with PEEP. In order to do so, we push pressure support at a pressure of 10 centimeters of water pressure. Now over here, we're going to change the PEEP. We will add 5 centimeters of water pressure PEEP. Now on inspiration, the patient is going to get an additional support of 10 centimeters of water pressure. Then when they go on exhale, they will get an additional 5 centimeters of water pressure. This is known as pressure support ventilation with PEEP. Remember, in order for this mode to occur, the patient has to be able to breathe spontaneously on their own.
Now that we went over spontaneous ventilation modes, we will transition to controlled ventilation modes. The first we will go over is volume control ventilation.
Here we're going to demonstrate how to turn on volume controlled ventilation. This is where the anesthesia machine will deliver a set volume. We push volume control. We then set the tidal volume. Here, 600, a rate of 12. We then press go. The anesthesia machine will now deliver a set tidal volume of 600 mLs at a respiratory rate of 12 breaths per minute.
Finally, we will end with pressure control ventilation.
Here we'll demonstrate pressure control ventilation, where we push pressure control. We then set the pressure. Here, we'll set it at 20 centimeters of water pressure. We are doing this also at a rate of 12 breaths per minute. So now, the ventilator will deliver a pressure of 20 centimeters of water pressure 12 times a minute. This is pressure control ventilation.